Hey, welcome to Open Mic with Mike. Um, Amberly thinks she's funny today, so there's that. Are you done? Can This is going on. I'm not editing this out, so you might as well close the door. Mm-hmm. Just finished recording the online sermon for this week. Um, I I I know I'm going to do live preaching, I think, with our watch parties, so kind of a hybrid thing. Uh, we're working on some tech right now ish, so we're not ready to live stream that, but yeah, I think I will preach to those in the building live, and be able to share a little bit better pastoral care that way. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So I generally wear contacts. My prescription is awful for my eyes, but I'm finding that the older I get, um, I don't know if my eyes are just becoming like super persnickety or what the deal is, but I have days where my eyes just hurt, so I have to wear glasses, and they look very strange and glary in the shadows. I don't know if I like it. Hey, so we are starting watch parties this week, and that's going to be super fun at the church. So here is the lowdown. If you are out of the loop, here's the loop for you. I think we've done an okay job communicating this, but usually it takes people like 75 times to actually understand what's being said. So myself included. So this week we're gonna try something a little different, even though it is our first week. So 10:30 we're going to air Pajama Church in the building here. It's this room over here. We're gonna air Pajama Church over there, watch it all together with the kiddos. So that'll be fun. And then we're gonna set up, I think, family tables at the back, and have coloring sheets and that kind of thing. We are not ready with our volunteers to pull the trigger on KidsMin yet, and to do that in a rule and government respecting and safe and sanitized kind of way. So we're not doing KidsMin this week. As soon as the team is ready, they will let us know and we will make it public. But here's the deal. I don't really care if your kids are a little noisy in the room. So if you're like, well, I don't want to bring my kid because they've been turkeys lately with the motions of COVID, because kids are going through like all sorts of stuff. It's okay. Mine too. So yeah, bring your kids. They need to get to God's house too. And Sunday morning services are not very long with the online content. Bring them. They can see some of their little friends and it's good for them, and it really doesn't bug people to the degree that you think it does. I've always admired my dad for how he's handled that kind of thing. Like, you could have a screaming kid in the first row and doesn't phase the guy. He just preaches like a straight line. It's amazing. He's the best at that. So yeah, starting the watch parties this week. I'm gonna preach live because I want to. I feel it's important. I feel it's necessary. We're going to be adding the KidsMin back in as soon as we can, and as soon as everything's up and running, we'll get rolling on live worship and that type of thing. But we want to make sure we're doing it respectfully and safely, and we don't want to burn people out at the same time. With all of that said, one of the things when we had that like fake restart before they like threw the brakes on everything, one of the things that I heard multiple times was, we don't want to take up a seat because space is a little bit limited. Not really, kinda. Meh. Take the seats. we've got a good amount left for Sunday yet, and it's halfway through the week because people keep saying, "Well, I don't want to take someone else's seat." Take their seat, because people like you who are saying, "I don't want to take a seat." There's also 5 other people saying, "I don't want to take a seat," and then nobody takes the seat, and just take the seat. So go register on the website. Take the seat. I'm going to be there, and I'm excited for you to be there. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be able to pray together. We're going to be able to look at the Word together. I'm excited about that. A little bit of pastoral care then, which is really nice. And at the end, Nikki and I are going to do the CT at home questions with everyone who shows up together. And it's just going to be good. Yeah, there will be a giant sigh of relief, and it will be good because it's the 1-year anniversary of the COVID becoming a pandemical issue, and the 1-year anniversary of taking the lead here at CT. So it's a big weekend, and we're excited for it. It's gonna be good. The COVID stuff's strange, but excited that we're on this journey and we're doing this stuff together. I'm excited. It's good. The future is bright. I really I don't have a ton to talk about today other than that. This is why these need to be live, because then you can be like, why don't you comment on the blah blah blah? Because of the blah blah blah. I'm drinking a coffee. I got a coffee this morning in my my Chez Angela cup. I like their pastries there very much. Their coffee's okay. The pastries are wonderful. Get our bread there sometimes too. Fantastic. Really still haven't done the pizza. I'd like to do the pizza from there. I ran into a friend at the H Coffee yesterday, and I was ordering a flat white, and he was like, "What is that?" I'm like, this is gonna change your life, because Robin at H Coffee, like, boy howdy, that guy knows what he's doing. That place is legit. We get our beans there, and I stop in for a coffee whenever I have a chance. And so he sat down. He had as well had himself a flat white, and I think it changed his life. I think he now knows where the best coffee in town is. It's at the H Coffee. Yeah, it was nice to run into somebody and pretend you were having coffee with them. It's always a treat. What else is new? I went to the dentist again this week. So I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, so I have some cavities dealt with. That's fun. This was a checkup. Went in for my checkup, my cleaning, and see, that was good. It's like these little affirmations in life that you need. Apparently, my flossing is subpar. I'm choosing to ignore that detail because the dentist said, "Oh, do you use an electric toothbrush?" I said, "No, I'm cheap. I don't use an electric toothbrush." And she's, "Oh, wow, because like you've done a very good job of brushing your teeth then." It's like, those little affirmations. She probably doesn't even realize how happy hearing that little statement made me. It's those little things in life that make your day, they make your week, and they make it on to Open Mic with Mike, and you talk about how the dentist told you you're good at brushing your teeth. But how often do you think the little statements you make, they affect somebody's day? They cheer them up, they make them happy. Those little compliments, those little tidbits of information. Whenever I'm out with Am, she notices people's shoes or jackets very readily, and she is not shy to say, "Those are fantastic boots. Those are amazing. Where did you get them?" Or, "I really like your jacket. That's a nice jacket." And just to watch people's countenance change, those little tiny encouragements, those little tiny details that are just super encouraging. I encourage you this week, just Say something nice to someone. You don't even need to know them. You never even have to see them again. But a simple statement like that's a sweet jacket. I like your jacket. That could change somebody's week. It could really it could really help them out, especially in a time when the COVID depression and anger and emotions are running amok. Um, Go ahead and encourage somebody. Find a detail that you like about them. Maybe you know them and they've always encouraged you and something like that. Just go ahead and say something nice to somebody. It's okay. Like, I'm constantly surrounded by nice, good people, and I probably don't enough times encourage them and tell them that they're good. They're good people. They make me happy. Like, I'm surrounded by a really positive staff. They're good people. Um, and just like the regulars who come in and they do work around the church, and like, this brightens my day. You get Linda rolling in once a week helping with things. It's just such a day brightener to get those hellos and ask about books and like just good conversations. Yeah, be encouraged. You're probably doing better than you think you are. Make sure to encourage someone else. Just a little statement like, hi, I like you. You're a good person. How hard is that to say? Or I like your shoes. Your shoes are nice. That could really change somebody's day. That's all I got for today. Be encouraging to somebody around you. Say something nice. It'll make their day go better, and it will make you feel better because you're not being a jerk or the Grinch or one of those other things. If you are the Grinch, you should be way nicer because according to the Dr. Seuss, your heart has shrunk, and that's not cool. So don't be a Grinch. Be super nice. Say nice things to people. Encourage them, and let that kindness lead them to Jesus. Amen. Have a great week.